Hello, and making this video from the Premier Inn hotel I'm staying in. I've got my Awaken event with Danny Morrell tomorrow, quite nice and early, 6 a.m. Well, sorry, I'll get up at 6 a.m., but 7 a.m. start, and it's about 30 minutes walk. So that should be good fun. Um, how am I feeling today? It's going to be quite a short one because I do need to get to bed. Well, I say short, but we'll see how we go. Um, yeah, um, I felt really sad today. Not all day, but when I got on the train to and I got to London, um, and I was sort of okay doing bits and bobs in the day. I was fairly all right. Um, but when I got to London, I got very very sad. Um, and if I'm being really transparent and open about it, as I try to be, it's because the last time I came to London was when I had one of the most amazing days on a date. Oh, there's a light. Um, and it was one of the best dates I've ever been on. And it was so hopeful, and we had an amazing time together. And we were messaging afterwards, and it was going so great. And yeah, it didn't work out. But yeah, coming back to London the first time after that, not that it was a breakup or like relationship or anything, but yeah, just kind of one of those things that triggered me. But I've done it. I've come back to London, and then something outside of that is I've always had this thing where I'm walking in a city by myself, and that always creates a lot of sadness. That's nothing to do necessarily with like dating or relationships, but it's just a general thing, and it makes me really, really sad. Yeah, boy, this event's needed. Yeah, I know I'm kind of fluctuating on energy a little bit. Probably less energy coming through because I've not got a microphone either. But yeah, sometimes things can just make you feel sad from memories. But hopefully tomorrow we can do a bit of deep diving breath work in the event, and I can yeah really uncover a lot. Now, one thing I'm proud of myself, even though it's so tempting to, is I've not had a drink. Still sober. It's a battle sometimes, but I know how bad I feel afterwards, so that's always what keeps me going. I'm walking past so many bars and restaurants, and I'm all by myself. Um, I feel quite sad. And even when I've got someone, I'm messaging someone, I'm dating someone, even if it's brief or something like that, that kind of, yeah, that always gives me a little bit of hope I haven't at the moment. And I know it comes back to me, and there's obviously a gap there in terms of me giving what I need. I had a men's group earlier, and yeah, a lot of pain came up when I had to look at myself in the eye. Certainly a lot to work for at the moment. Um, it's so hard. I'm basically giving up so many things in my life at the moment, like not getting out drinking, really cut down my social media. I go to socials where I can. I haven't got the excitement of dating someone I really like anymore. And I know these are all external things, and actually, we are in a world that's driven on lots of these. It's so fucking hard. I'm being really disciplined. Like I said, I got absolutely destroyed by our mastermind lead the other night, but yeah, I don't think he quite understood it. Um, Not that it's an excuse for not taking action. I'm still taking action and doing what I need to, like being accountable to do these videos every day. But yeah, jeez. Wow. I'd say 2022, 2023, and maybe parts of 2024, but that was quite a good year in some aspects. But 2025 was all right in bits until this happened, and yeah, probably some of my darkest times of my life, and yeah, feeling depressed is not a nice thing to go through. Feeling intense anger and hate is not a nice thing to experience. And I'm just like, these emotions are so intense that I'm just making up stuff, and my mind's just making up stuff. Yeah, I think I'll stop talking now and do a little bit of writing in my book. That's what I've got written down. Do a little bit of unpacking, preparing tomorrow, and try and get an early night really. But yeah, not such a big message today, but just kind of share where I'm at. But got this event coming up over the weekend, so let's hope there's a big transformation and some unblocks in me in my life, because do I need it?